Hello and welcome back to another video. What I have for you here today is something a little bit different. It is Alchemy and Mysticism by Alexander Roob. Now this is published by Taschen as part of their Bibliotheca Universalis collection. It's a lovely, lovely book. Taschen always makes very high quality products, and this is no exception. To just give you a tour of the cover of the book. This is a dust jacket. I can take this out here. Cover is gel text, and it's just plain white. So keep this dust jacket on, lest you muck it up. Cover is very plain. Smith stone as well, so that's always nice to see. And cover image here. And a shot of the spine. And on the back. Very nice. So this book functions primarily as an art book. If you were looking to read learn about alchemy and mysticism, this is not a good place to start. It's a picture by William Blake. Contents page, so it's divided up into themes, the macrocosm, opus magnum, magnum opus, microcosm, rotation. It's the inner world, the outer world, the practice of alchemy itself, inner world, and introduction here. As you can see, these pages are semi-gloss or satin, but they are magnets for fingerprints. As you can see here, it's just very easy to muck it up. So keep that in mind. Don't handle the pages too much, I suppose. But we do have this nice little introductory quote from Democritus. It will be apparent that it is difficult to discern which properties each thing possesses in reality. And we start off with introduction on hermeticism. Some nice engraving images here. This book is just such a incredible, truly incredible visual resource. Every page just has, very highly detailed images, very mystifying and fascinating. And though I'm not well versed in alchemy, I've only read a couple, maybe a handful of books on it, and not anything of an academic in nature. But I do like, I'm intrigued by the concept of it. Alchemy is not just about turning base metals into gold. It's teaching you how to transform yourself into something better and something, perfection, making yourself more divine, more godly. And I will say though, with this being an art book, I am a little disappointed in the size of it. It is quite small in terms of dimensions, not in terms of content. The content, it is just packed. I think there's over 500 pages of just intensely decorative images, and so the size, we're limited by size, and so you kind of lose these little details in the bottom here. Not that it matters much because I can't read Latin, but I don't know. Taschen does do a good job. I don't want to say that they're not, that all the details are lost. I just wish that, you know, the scale could be bigger so that I could just, you know, fully immerse myself in the image. Because, you know, alchemy, you know, in the 15th, 16th, 17th century, it was banned. So they had to, you know, they had to speak in code and riddles and use symbols and to get their message across. And, you know, it's just almost encyclopedic in nature, the amount of information that's packed into a single image. It's very, very impressive. And, you know, there's a lot of cosmological maps in here, which I like as well. I always like looking at that type of thing. As you can see, that was just page after page of just cryptic images, and of course there is some text to accompany the image, but I mean, trying to understand it without you know, without a generalized or, you know, even basic understanding of alchemy would be futile, really. But there's just like, I can just flip through here. I could spend hours, and I have spent hours just flipping through this book, just looking at all of these images and, you know, trying to ascertain meaning and the like. Sorry, I'm trying to show you this close up without the glare. You know, and there's so many images here. Especially what I like about it is they just inspire, you know, many different thoughts and ideas, and lead you down a path towards new beliefs. So here we have an image of the black sun, the inner sun. But, you know, the artists aren't, they're not trying to indoctrinate you. Just merely show you a new way to think. You know, free your mind instead of being enslaved by the ego type thing. German. And I think that's what real art aims to do. You know, introduce you to new ideas and concepts and make you question yourself. There's many different artists in here as well. You know, we have lots of William Blake in here. I'm not sure if he was like an alchemist, or if he was interested in alchemy per se. But he's featured heavily in this book, as well as Robert Flood, Da Vinci, Jacob Boehme, Milton and Yeats are in here as well. Very interesting. The cosmic egg, philosophical egg, the world egg, the cosmic egg, one and the same, really. You know, it's my personal belief that the cosmic egg and the eye, like the human eye, the eyeball, are one and the same. You know, we have the cosmic egg symbolizes new beginnings with, you know, some sort of like universe or omnipotent universal being hatching from the egg. And, you know, in a sense, and this is why I think this, because in a sense we have, you know, we come into being when we open our eyes, when we're born, and our own universe is dictated and created by what we view with our eyes, you know, bringing the macrocosm into the microcosm. Now as above, so below, as within, so without. I'm not an alchemist by any means, so I could just be talking about a bunch of rubbish, but, you know, from my understanding, alchemy is the process of enhancing your inner world, expressed via external symbols. So I'm just yammering on. I'll stop. But yeah, it's a fascinating book. You could just spend so much time just going through, flipping through all the images and still see something new each and every time. It's incredible. I'm very happy and pleased with this book. If you are, if you're a fan of art, alchemy, mysticism, sort of esoteric topics in general, you will definitely appreciate this book. Medieval art, if you're a fan of medieval art, enjoy it. You'll really like this book. I could go on and on, but we're not here for that. This is just a book review. And then here we have the index in the back. Not the best index, but I mean, enough to get you by, really. So I guess that's all it would need. It's not an academic book by any means. So it's basically what you can expect for this type of thing. But yeah, that is this book in a nutshell, really. Definitely recommend picking up a copy, especially if you're an art nerd like I am. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for joining me so much and watching right to the end. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.